Hello. How are we doing? I'm gonna watch a few concerts before I actually do stuff. I've got a lot to do. I pulled Chronogenesis today. I'm really happy. Now I can actually, like, save. I do a bad job of saving, but I think I can do it. Ooh, wait. Hang on. What's going on? I don't know why, but the audio for the... Hang on. I don't know why, but it's not... Why is it not playing the audio? It should... Okay, there we go. I don't know what was going on. For some reason, it's like... It's like, maybe I should just shoot... I don't like doing desktop audio capture, honestly. Now that there's a feature to not do that. Anyway, I'm sorry that I keep streaming nothing else, but lately it's all I've been playing. It's all I've been playing, and I'm planning on streaming Psychonauts 2, but I want to play through the first game again first. I'm like halfway done with it, so I might actually be able to finish it this weekend if I hunker down. I'm at Black Velvetopia right now, but I also am trying to complete the first Psychonauts like 100%. And get the hidden cutscene, and get all the achievements. Although one of the achievements is for playing it on Christmas, so I have to wait no matter what to get all achievements. In fact, where's my notebook? I'm trying to prepare for the CM, and I'm sitting here, and I actually have better cards now, at least. But I've been mainly doing, like, freaking parent runs, man. It's really arduous. Parent runs are just like, ugh. I don't like doing them manually, but... Let's see here. Okay, I need to get started. I need to do some parent runs. Ugh. It's a headache and a half. And I'm trying to even figure out my own, like, team, honestly, for this. I haven't even, like, because I need to get something good. Because, like, I'm struggling to hit, like, a high enough speed. You know, like, I can't seem to hit enough speed. I really need to try to get at least 2,000 speed, and it's really driving me crazy that I haven't been able to. And I'm also trying to get, like, a few skills, like, I now haven't, well, before you know it, Ray will have horse ears. Maybe I need to do that. Rebrand as an Uma, basically. But I am, like, officially, except for Training Pass and Spark Reroll Pass, and maybe potentially the Inspiration Reroll Pass, I now have MLB Teo, I have MLB Fine Motion, I already got MLB Forever Young. The only thing I need to replace is my Super Creek. Like, I just wish I had a better stamina card. But I spent a little bit too much, but I feel like there's no reason to spend anymore, you know? I did the Step Up Gacha twice. I now have everything I really need for pace, so I think I'm good on that front. I think my next goal, in terms of maxing out my cards, is probably going to be maxing Neo Universe and maxing Fenomeno? Fenomeno? I genuinely am not sure. Like, I heard it pronounced Fenomeno, but then I read that it's Spanish, like, for phenomena, and I was like, is it Fenomeno? Probably it's just Fenomeno, and I'm just stupid. But that's kind of just going to be my next goal, is maxing, actually no, it's maxing Air Groove, and maxing Fenomeno, and maybe maxing this Neo Universe. I feel like she has a lot of good skills. But anyway, I need to do parent. This is mainly going to be me doing parent runs, to be honest, and parent runs are not very fun. So just keep me company. This is y'all keep me company. Anyway, let's see. I think. Okay, so I really need to set up like what my plan is, because my plan is opera with wedding Cesario, summer tachyon, and Valentine bourbon as one set of parents. I know I had a decent but that's stamina. That's like too much stamina. I feel like I'm better off trying to get some gut sparks. And then the other one is going to be like Pandora, New York Opera, New Year's Opera, even though that's gonna tank affinity. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with like inheriting New Year's Operas unique on original opera. At that point, just use original opera, New Year's Opera, but damn it, I'm refusing. I'll use New Year's Opera for a long CM, like I'm gonna in Global. But my plan was I don't have any Pandoras. My plan was Cesario with Summer Tachyon and Valentine Bourbon. And then Pandora with Kita-san and New Year's Opera. So I feel like maybe let's see, do I have any? I really need to get some like guts. I should really search for like a good gut sparks. Like what I've noticed every single time I play, I do a run, I end up with like I can't manage to get 2000 speed, which I feel like I should be, but it's so RNG in the new scenario that it's like, ugh, why can't I? And B, like, hello, and B, I feel like if I can get like if I can maybe get like a Cesario with 3-star guts, and then she can just have these 6-star I think I'm thinking too much, cause I like 3-star stamina. Like this one's like more for a front runner parent, which is why I'm not using this one. And this one I just put in the printer. And this one I think is slightly better. My big thing is that I'm trying really, really hard to get a spark on Cesario for brute force. Like, I'm just trying to get brute force. It's not that vital, but I am trying to get it. Like, I might be better off using the speed tachyon summer. I thought about maybe using Top Road. Maybe Top Road would be better. Like, Christmas Top Road would end up being a better choice. But the issue I have is like for some reason the Umulator just breaks whenever I put Top Road's unique in there, and I do not know why. It'll just stop working and then I remove Christmas Top Road's unique. I feel like, you know, let's try this. And yes, I'm gonna be running Onsen and a really weird freaking deck for a parent run. Like, I'm running a really weird parent deck, because here I'm trying to get Carefree Step. Trying to get Carefree Step, Ignition. Rageful Step is a plus, but it's not required. I mean, a lot of these aren't required. If I can just get, like, Carefree Step and Brute Force, and maybe Decisive Blow and Fuse, I'll be good. It's like, and because honestly, my plan for what I'm even gonna run for this CM is like has changed, because I was originally gonna be like, okay, I'll run an Onige and Opera and a debuffer, and now I'm like, what if I just run Onige 2 pace and run like Opera and Almond Eye? I'm trying too hard to do solo Ace and it's not gonna work. And I don't think it's really worth it. Right, not right now, at least. Like, eventually I do want to do... I think that... Maybe for, like, bigger event, like, bigger CMs. Stuff like Ari McKeenan, Japanese Derby, stuff like that. I try hard, but I still can't even get the hang of the new scenario. I'm just doing parent runs in Onsen because it's easy to get a lot of skill points and a lot of skill hints. Let me see. What's the highest? I've also thought about, I'm yelling too much, aren't I? I also thought about honestly running like triple pace. Ship my own. I also gotta remember to set these up. Can't really set them up quite as easily as I'd like. Especially because she doesn't have apps for long, but that's fine. Oh wait, she's already gonna get Japanese. She's already gonna get Japan Cup. Ugh, geez, she's gonna have to run 3 in a row to run tennis at autumn. I'm just trying to maximize compatibility here. Not even like maximize, because I didn't exactly give her like more sparks to get her able to run like long races. But, you know, I'm trying to do enough. Anyway, I don't know how many of you guys saw, but Spike Chunsoft did a sale. Like a big old sale. So I got Danganronpa 1, 2, and 3 on Switch. So I've been playing the original Danganronpa again. And it's been really nice. And I've been enjoying myself, and I've been remembering how good it is. And it's very enjoyable. And I like it a lot. I haven't played it in years, and I never finished V3. But I really like 2. Like, I read, like, Danganronpa when the only way you could read it was on the Something Awful forums. I don't think I can afford to do a date with Kyoko right now. I really just wish I had my own SSR Kyoko. 21, 43... There's been a lot of YouTube shorts. Yeah, like, honestly, it kind of picked up again because people were posting, like, parts of it. like one of the executions, and then people were like, I think people, it seems like people have been rediscovering it. Damn it, I'm not gonna be able to... I was really close. It's probably because, like, I didn't bring, like, the best sparks. But no, like, it's been great. Like, I read it on the Something Awful forums, which is originally the way people discovered it, if you're familiar with that aspect of its history. And playing it myself, I'm like, man, how on earth did I... Jeez, oh, that's like just the thing. Started in 9th. Did she get a... Went to 8th, 7th, 4th, 3rd. This is cool. I like this. 3rd, 4th. And she went to 3rd, stayed 2nd, 1st. Okay. I don't know, because she doesn't have any skills, except for her unique right now, so it's not like she's exactly activating a lot of skills. I've done, like, one run on Global of, like, Trackblazer, and I was like, while I don't think it's as bad as people made it out to be a while ago, I still find it really boring. Like, and I'm just, like, sitting there, and I'm like, man, earlier today, I started a run, I was like, I just don't want to sit down and do this right now. It's one of those things, like, I feel like Trackblazer is one of those things I would much rather do primarily on my phone rather than stream it. Oh, but, funny, I won the, Aquarius Cup, my Aquarius Cup. I was in Group B, So it's not that amazing, but I won. I won my Group B, and I was like, wow, I didn't even try. Like, I literally half-assed that whole thing. And I won, so whatever, I guess. It feels like a Friday for me. It genuinely just really feels like a Friday. Is it worth it to really do that right now? But yeah, Danganronpa. Being able to play it, like, even like back when I actually played it for myself, like a couple of years ago, which is the last time I played it, I was like, man, this is way better when you're actually playing it for yourself, because you really need to have, like, you know, the music, the voice acting, the music in particular, like the music changes when like the music will just go quiet and then it'll start a new track. And like the different things, it's just like, man, it's just like, I love Danganronpa. I don't care who cares. I don't care who knows that I love Danganronpa. Danganronpa's great. I haven't finished, like I said, I haven't finished the third one, but I pretty much know everything about, rather, I know who lives and who dies, and I know the ultimate, like, twist at the end. I still think the first game has, like, an amazing twist. Actually, I think it has several amazing twists. Like, I wish I could just, like, erase my memory of reading it all that time ago and, like, experience it again, fresh. I'm hoping that this Cesario run will be, like, good enough for me to feel like... Because I'm not aiming for perfect sparks. I'm pretty much just aiming for the right stats and preferably, like, brute force. Because I have other, like, parents, grandparents that already have, like Carefree Stride, like, Carefree Step, yeah. Like, I already have other parents and grandparents that already have some of this... Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. That already have some of the skills I need. But brute force is one I'm really trying to get. Man, maybe I should just, you know, actually, maybe now that I think about it, maybe I should just use Ramonu as one of the grandparents. Maybe I should do that for Pandora. Because if I end up... Because I kind of wanted to, like... make parents and grandparents or whatever that I could use for, like, both paces. Oh no! I don't have enough fans, do I? Do I not have enough fans for this? How many fans are... Oh my god, how am I too short? Man, I don't think it'll mess me up too bad, but oh my god. I didn't realize I had so few fans. Or she had so few fans. Yeah, like... But, like, I really want to get... I want to, like, actually be able to start doing ace runs. Because I actually really need to figure out... Like, I need to get my ass in gear. And figure out how I'm going to get the right stats on the new scenario. Because I feel like... If I could just... figure out how best to... Like... I'm just going to do this. To get, What's the word? To get to, like, a decent rating, like, even if I can only get to, like, B9 or whatever, like, I'd be fine with that, and I'd still run in, like, the graded league. I think I'm gonna end up running in the graded league for this CM, because I might as well, like, do that. I feel like I might as well. I need to, like, stop fretting so much about rating. Because ultimately, it's very likely that a lot of ratings get high, like, made higher because of skills that aren't actually helping. That's how I started getting higher ratings. I just started taking skills I didn't actually need. And I hate having to take, I hate, like, taking skills. No! What are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? Oh my god. What is she doing? Why did she do that? Why did you do that? How could you do that? Ugh. Can't believe this elder betrayal. I need to up her. Oh, that's so annoying. How did that even up her mood? Like just ugh. Oh shit! Wait, did Lucky Stars? Does she still? Oh, okay. So I didn't prevent a debuff actually. Maybe I should be glad because now, since I didn't prevent a debuff, I still have the chance to prevent it. I really want to get Pokopia. Oh, that's right. I put top row. That's actually a pretty good amount of skills. Like, let's see. Did I get anything that will help if I could manage to pass it down? Try to drink more water. I should be able to get that filled out before the summer. But otherwise, I haven't really been doing that much. Freebots has just been Uma, Danganronpa, at working. Hoping to get Pokopia myself, but like I have to wait until the end of the month. Yeah, like, I also really want to play 100 Line. There's too many games that I really want to play. Honestly, I'm glad I got the like, I feel like I want to play through all the Danganronpas, and then I'll probably end up getting Pokopia. It'll at least, like, tide me over, you know? But I also really want to get 100 Line. I really want to play 100 Line. And 100 Line is actually slightly cheaper, but I'm gonna be real with you. I spent a little bit too... I spent kind of a lot on UMAMUSUME this month. So, I'm probably honestly just gonna have to, like, watch my spending in general for a bit. Because, like, I don't regret it, but it's still a bit much on the wallet. However, I'm glad that I at least maxed a couple of cards that I wanted to max. The only thing I really want to do now is max SSR Speed Air Groove. But I feel like I have MLB Almond Eye already. So, I can just borrow the MLB Air Groove for this CM. And now in the future, I'm just gonna be working on maxing what I get, and also I'm gonna do a better job of saving. I wasted not a couple of pulls, but a couple of 10 pulls on the scam banner, if you want to call it that. The one with, like, Chronogenesis and Wedding Cesario, Island Gold City, and, like, Satono Crown. I was really hoping to get either Chronogenesis or Kita-san. I did get Chronogenesis, so now I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I'm satisfied. Because I got Chronogenesis, which is the one I wanted mainly. Because I mostly just want Kita-san to be like a parent. It's kind of like, honestly, at a certain point, my poll plans basically just become who would be good for a parent. Like, who has good uniques to inherit. Because I already have both operas, so I really don't need to... Like, the only others that I want to pull are, like, Ballroom, Tap Dance City, Original Transcend, and then everybody else is just for, like, inheritance. Like, if they randomly announce somebody that I really, really, really want, I'll hopefully have some pulls for that. But I don't really think there's anybody that they can announce. Actually, if they do, if they haven't already done a Still in Love rerun, they end up doing a Still in Love rerun, I might pull on that. But that's not a thing right now. What happened? What are you doing? What happened? I should have checked. I could have checked without having to actually watch the race. Win. Okay. That was like a fluke. I don't know what happened in that first one. Like... Dang. This is a cool feature and I like it. Like I said, 15 out of 18. Choosing first, 5th, 4th. Wow, she like last minute. I guess she had to like take over the last minute actually, jeez. The problem I keep having in like room matches though, man, she really had to get the... I mean, she really had to get that at the last minute, didn't she? Is that I put in an opera that objectively like the stats are just better and she just gets like pulled, it's like she's actually getting pulled behind by shadows or whatever. And she just gets lost in the crowd and just can't get ahead even though she like should be. But room matches I think are just full of tryhards a lot of the time. So maybe that's my fault for trying to run room matches. You know, I know that I should run room matches, but it feels like I'm just like not getting any results. But there's also the fact that, like, I was training for Open League, and sometimes training for Open League feels miserable. Because, like... It's like, if I get my stats too high, the rating gets so high or whatever that I can't, like, I can't add a lot of skills or else, you know, my rating gets too high. So it's like I have to nerf my own stats to add more skills, and I don't like that. What? I've been trying to think of like something else I can play so that I'm not just streaming UMAMUSUME all the time. And not only that, so I can actually like start streaming UMA on like a different account. Because I feel bad that I'm just like streaming nothing else and I get a feeling that a lot of people just don't care. And I didn't mean to make such a dramatic shift. I swear. But I'm trying to think of something else I can play that I haven't played before. Like, I should get back to Tomb Raider. I've thought about maybe playing Mad Max. I'll figure something out. I definitely am gonna play Psychonauts 2, though. Honestly, I was floating the idea to myself. Like, what if I played, like, Danganronpa, but I pretended I've never played it before? But I'm not good enough at acting surprised. I have to, like, actually be surprised. Okay. And there's one that's 61, but I really want to try to get a brute force hint. Give a brute force hint. I want to try to pass down brute force. Outlast 2, honestly, oh god. You know, maybe. You know, if I already suffered through it, but maybe I can suffer through it again. Like, have I even gotten... Yeah, I want brute force and decisive blow. The two things that she seems to refuse to give me. Why doesn't she do this? Let's fuse. Oh wait, I could have just done stamina. What the? Okay, I froze for a second. Sorry, I was adjusting something. There's a carefree step. Actually, that might not have been the smartest move, but whatever. It's just a parent run. Just a little bit more. Oh, kind of tired. It's probably not gonna be a super long stream tonight, guys. It's just gonna be super chill, super not that long. Could potentially only be like an hour. Come on! I can never seem to get a hint for brute force. It drives me insane. Like, honestly, I might change my... Because the big thing is, like... I don't actually need that many speed sparks for most Umas, but, like, God, why did they have to give Original Opera 0% speed growth? Like, it's actually just infuriating to me that she has 0% speed growth. If it goes orange, please go orange. Please give me super recovery. I'd really like to have a super recovery. And obviously it's not going to give me after training wit, but... Oh my god, what are you doing? What does she think she's... Fool. Fool. I really wanted to get super recovery before using recovery at all, but Oh, of, of course. Okay. Okay. Had a long day. All right, yeah. Man, I'm amazing what running. Man, maybe I do need to just like. Maybe I do just need some gut sparks. Cause like whenever I tried to run opera, I tried running with like 18 speed sparks and I still couldn't get up to like 2000 speed, and her guts were only like at B. Like I only need to get like 1200 guts. And I was like it was at half that on my last attempt, and I didn't even get like a B, like a UB. I got like UC 8 or something, and I was just like, ugh, not good enough. Yeah, I think we're good on guts. No. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh my! I feel like I'm gonna have a bunch of skill points left over, though. Anything but brute force and decisive blow, huh? Oh, I don't have unshakable faith. Well, actually, no. Cesario already has unshakable faith, I believe. But I think she already has it. This version, at least. So... I'm not sure. I need to check. I swear she's got one of them. She's got faith. I'm pretty sure she has unshakable faith. Let's see here. Steady advance. She has firm step. Oh, she does. She does already have unshakable faith. Oh, that's right. I can't do that right now. I really just need to improve my support suite. I think that's the best idea. Goodwill. Recovery. Please brute force or I will die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go Insano style. Now my hope is just that if like at this point, if she just comes out with like even just 2-star speed or 2-star guts and like at least 2 stars in medium turf or pace, I will accept that. Because if she comes out with 2 stars, either speed or guts, I can just use the Tachyon event to... Oh my god, to upgrade that to a 3-star? Man, honestly, that inspiration reroll pass is actually looking really tempting right now, but I can't. I can't do it, man. I already spent like $60 yesterday on the pick ticket with 5,000 carats, paid carrots, and the step up gotcha. I don't regret it. I said this earlier, but I don't regret doing the step up gotcha twice. It helped me get like a couple of 0 LB cards, but it ultimately, most importantly, the step up gotcha helped me get MLB Teo Speed SSR, MLB Fine Motion Power SSR. Yeah, just those two. But those two are the big ones. Because now for this scenario, I already have Forever Young Wit. So I have that. Literally, and I have, because I don't have an MLB Casino Drive. But I'll live. Even though I think it would help, probably. Let me see. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I can just take, like, basically everything that I want to take for hints, since I hit Fast Learner. Playtime. Check stance. I know I wanted Firm Step. Ignition, definitely. Pissed off that I didn't get frickin' Chrono Breakthrough was one. I don't really like Switch Over Pro. Fuse I want, Towards the Light I want, Restless Step I want. This I want, I think. I feel like I can just take most of these. That for sure, for your way, Trigger. That definitely. And this wouldn't be bad to have just as a... Yeah, as expected, having Fast Learner just means that... Yeah, like, let's see. I want to see what's, like, what sparks did she get? She's not gonna get a great rating, but... Yeah, UE is about what I would have expected. Wasn't exactly trying- Oh my god, she really got 3-star Stam! No, she didn't- she got Guts, but not... Oh! This... I don't need that much speed, though. This one is way better, I think. But at the same time, spring... But she got freaking late surger sparks here, and I'm aiming for pace. I kind of like this one more, but it has less skills. It also has Ignition, Graceful Step. But it doesn't have much else. Like this has, but this is like 3-star Mile. It's power, but it's not that great. Man. I feel like I'm just gonna have to try again. Because this one, I don't really jive with any of these. This is the one I jive with the most, and I don't think it's enough. There's not enough sparks there. Worst case scenario, I can just take this 3-star Stamina. I can maybe do a test run, see if I can hit my stat lines. But I think for now, I've been training Cesario since like last night. I didn't mean to do that. So, I think I'll... it's very likely that I'm gonna end up like... continuing to try to make like... a good... like a better wedding Cesario parent. But for now, I think I'm gonna move over to working on Pandora, because I don't even have any Pandoras that I can use. It's like, because for Cesario, maybe? Like, I have trait enhancement. I've already got all these. Because I might honestly want to do a Cesario run where I try using a Ramonu instead. Because I feel like I really need... That's last spurt, like I've got too many, like, last spurt skills. I really need some mid-games. Like, early race. That's why I want to use Pandora's, because, like, she has, like, early race unique. Like, inherited. 40% through the race. Wait. Oh, okay. So it actually might be worth it to use Chronogenesis as a parent? I was under the impression that this doesn't, like, the second part of this doesn't actually happen. But I don't know. I might actually just use Chronogenesis as a parent and see what I can do with that. Because I thought about maybe using Almond Eye as a parent, but I also was like, man, why not just run Almond Eye at that point? Because I think, I'm brainstorming. I'm brainstorming a bit. I might have to, like, rip out my pages from my notebook and rewrite everything again. No. What if, instead of wedding Cesario and Pandora, I use Pandora and Chronogenesis? I might actually think about running triple pace, to be honest, but I feel like that's too much. Because my plan is, right now, to use Kiseki, Original Opera, because I just love Opera too much to not use her. I'm going to use her anytime she's suited for a race. And once I get better sparks, I'm going to start running her in stuff like Dirt, Mile, Sprint, like eventually from now, but not now. I don't have all the sparks I need. But I was like, yeah. Medium, sure. Like for this medium CM, I don't know if my Opera's going to actually win, but I'm going to try. And I am just trying to gain experience right now more than anything else. But I do think I want to use Pandora as one of the parents. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I need to run the Oaks. I don't run Triple Tiara very much. All my favorites are IRL, are Stallions IRL. So let's see here. Well, I'm gonna use Kita-san for sure, and I think I want to try to make this one primarily, like, I want to have at least the complexities of horse relationships. Oh my god, I am such a min-maxer. Not a min-maxer, actually. I'm not, like, that sweaty, but, like, I think I've said this. I really like to compete. Competing is fun. Competing is fun to me, and, like, personally, I kind of view this the same way I view, like, Vanguard, to be completely honest. Because, like, you can argue, for sure, like, why bother spending money on this game when you're not getting, like, you win, but you don't get anything tangible. You, like, I mean, in Vanguard, technically, you get something tangible at big events. But we're talking just, like, at a, like, you could compare it to, like, a local level. Like, why spend a bunch of money when you're not getting anything tangible if you win? And it's just that I like competing. Like, I kind of view it the same way. Like, why bother spending, like, hundreds of dollars on trading cards when most of the time I'm losing with them? And I don't know, man. Like, I get a lot of I don't know what to call it, satisfaction out of competing, even though it's ultimately just for, like, it's like, oh, you're really just competing for like, in my opinion, CMs are just for bragging rights and carrots, and you can get carrots elsewhere. So I think that saying, like, oh, I want to get more carrots, that's why I want to win CMs, is stupid. Like, to me, it's like, I want the satisfaction of winning and knowing that I tried my best and did a good job. And that's why I want to win. Or at least just do well. Like, I'm content with doing just doing well. Okay, let's see here. Let's do speed, 3-star speeds. I need some 3-star speed with medium. Just speed and long. This one had, yeah, this one had the brute force hint. So that's why I want to use this one. I just wish it wasn't like the long spark. The long spark really kills me. Like, I just put it through the printer. But the fact that she came out with like she came out with the brute force spark, decisive blow, fuse. She's got the medium genetics. At least she's got unshakable faith. She's got all this other stuff. I think the only thing I really need is like frontal breakthrough. And like borrowing this parent, like medium distance straights. This one has fuse. This one doesn't have, there's no spring awakening. Spring. Like, I'm trying to just get like, and like, remember that this is just like a parent run as well. It's just, I don't know, like, I probably could stand to like stop trying so hard on making parents, because like there's no way I'm gonna hit like literally every single spark. Like, that's just super unlikely, and I imagine that I'd have a better chance of winning the lottery than having every single possible spark hit. But you know, I'm trying to, I'm a try hard a little bit, just a bit. I'm trying to make sure like what I have, that's not useful to me. This probably also gives me Nakayama. Yeah, Nakayama race course, don't need this, but this increases power. This is Tokyo race course. Excuse me. Hope, stake, speed and stamina, non-core, like I need this. But I just noticed when I was looking through, because I was kind of following like a Japanese website, to figure out, like, you know, what should I be aiming for? And it was like, well, use Kita-san. You want to use Kita-san as one of your parents because her ability, her unique is, like, effective. And I was like, okay. I don't actually think I need to use Chitose-O. What do I have, like, that would be helpful here? That would have a skill I want while also being a speed card. Unbreakable Spirit. There's no uphills. It's just awkward because I'm trying to find, because parent runs for me are like slap in the most random cards just because they have skill hints that I want. Like, that's it. I'm just trying to get skill hints. Cause like, what are some other ones? Like, so like a lot of them are already in here. So if I really want, no, I want to make sure it's a speed. I guess another speed card. It's like for medium and leader. And like, this is just gonna be one that I'm running no matter what, like in the deck. And a lot of these are just like not really helpful. Like Betweener, I'm not running Betweener. Like, I think that would be not great, because that assumes I'm losing. But honestly, sometimes I'm like, man, maybe I should. Like, I could use the Gentle Donna. Sure that, big fan, graceful step. Like, it's like, is graceful step already available? Brute force. Carefree stride. Is there already graceful step? Yeah, there's already, I have like 2 for graceful step. Like, I get potential. Actually, maybe I should just put an Almond Eye. Because Almond Eye, at least, like, I'm not planning on running Almond Eye in my deck for Opera, but I am going to run it for my Kiseki. Like, I'm going to use, like, my plan for the deck for my, Pacers, which is Opera and Almond Eye, so I can't even use the Almond Eye SSR to train Almond Eye anyway. Is like, I've already got it like set up, I had it earlier, it's like, the only difference is I'm gonna borrow an MLB Air Groove. Anyway. What time? I have no clue what time it is. Because I didn't play you can tell I didn't go play Vanguard tonight. I have not played Vanguard. This is the 2nd week without me playing Vanguard. There's that brute force hint But there's no guarantee that I'll get it as a spark. If, like I said, if I can just get like a 2-star speed, like speed guts, preferably guts, like speed or guts. And actually maybe not even that, because I might honestly redo my other parent entirely. Honestly though, I really just kind of wish that I had like somebody to, if they make a UMA card game, it's over. To be fair, we're getting the UMAMUSUME Weiss Schwartz set in English. So it's very possible I might try to pick up Weiss Schwartz again for the UMA set. But I did that for Revue Starlight, and I just didn't play. Like, I just did not play Weiss. Like, I've had friends of mine who are really into Weiss, or at least a friend of mine, who, basically, he said, like, that Weiss is actually, like, a really well-designed game. And it actually is very, like, requiring, like, skill. I've just been so disillusioned with Vanguard lately, man. I just feel like every time I play it, I'm like, man, I literally... It doesn't friggin' matter what I do. It just feels like I'm just like wasting my time. Like, it's just not fun. Also, like, everybody at my locals, I swear, like, enough people at my locals are just like meta slaves, and I'm like, I just don't want to. Well, I just. Why would I want to play? Like when nobody like everybody's just playing meta slaving at the freaking locals, man. It's like, oh man, well, I only have decks that are weird. Yeah, yes, it's a prison of my own making, but I'm still just like, God fucking damn it, man. It's just, ugh. And it doesn't help that there's one person at my locals who's just like a loathsome person in general. It's like, juicy gossip, but it's like, think about having somebody in a community that nobody likes, but nobody wants to, like, be the one who tells them to fuck off. It's like that. Ugh, I'm not gonna be able to complete this no matter what. Yeah, I think it's because my cards, also my sparks are not super amazing. Because I think I'm currently, what, on, like, speed? Like, I'm on speed sparks, so we'll just race and then... Oh! I need to set up my... Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, vent about Vanguard and complain about, like, meta, because it's so easy to, like, hear somebody complain and be like, well, you know... Cause even I've had this thing lately relating to like stuff I've seen on Twitter, like about UMAMUSUME, and like honestly, where I see people, like, I'm not naming names obviously, this is just something I saw around, like I genuinely don't even know who actually like said it, but I hate seeing people complain that content creators tell them that good cards are good. It's actually really frustrating. Like, I think I saw a tweet or something that was like, oh, I can't wait for content creators to tell me that El Condor Pasa speed is a must pull, and if you don't pull a MLB, you're gonna break your account. It's like, well, how much do you care about being competitive? Right? Like, people tell you to pull these things because they're good. Like, it's like, oh my god, shocker, good cards are good? Or something? I don't know, it's just something I saw. God, I hope nobody was like, oh, but oh my god, it frustrates me when people just act like that. It's like so obtuse and like, it's just so frustrating. It's like, but yes, meta cards, and if you want to extend this, like, Vanguard meta decks are meta for a reason. Like, people are allowed to use them, and you're allowed to not use them. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I just get the feeling that people claim that they don't care that much about CMs, but they actually do. But they don't have the discipline to, like, save for the really good cards. So they'd rather just complain and try to pretend like, they're not that good or something. I don't know, that was just something I saw that frustrated me a little bit because it's like, you know, it's like if you don't care about CMs, because ultimately there's not that much of a reason to, except for bragging rights and just wanting to go far with your favorites, like with your Oshi. And it just never made sense to me because, like, it's completely optional. You don't have to. You don't even have to, like, try that hard. I didn't, and, like, I won the Aquarius Cup. It was Group B. I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't, but... But yeah. All that just to say that, like, even though I acknowledge that meta stuff is meta for a reason, and Vanguard in particular, it doesn't mean that I like the fact that a lot of the people at my locals just seem to play meta and nothing else. It just gets boring. Like, there used to be a place I went to that shut down that I actually really liked going to because it was just like, everybody was just kind of chill. Everybody was just kind of playing fun stuff. Every once in a while somebody playing meta, but it didn't feel hopeless because not everybody was. It was nice and chill, and the place got shut down. Like, the place closed, rather, and I was just like, man, that sucked because it was a nice, small, chill environment. And now the only place the only places in my area that I can really go play Vanguard, basically both of them, just, like I said, there's like just this freaking person who is loathsome and nobody likes, and goes to both of those places, and it's really frustrating because it feels like, you know, when there's like a person you just vehemently dislike, and they're just freaking, you can't escape. You can't escape them. And you're just like, my god. Sorry. I'm venting a little bit too much. This is, excuse me! What is she doing? But yeah, no. I don't know. I kind of went on a tangent there. Anyway, like, I didn't mean to. Card games are this odd thing where unless a money barrier for cards are actively happening. Oh shit, you know what? I just realized that the stream chat is not on screen. I literally only just realized that. Okay, but anyway, card games are this odd thing where unless a money barrier for cards is actively happening or legal card rotation is happening, then you end up with a situation where people only end up playing 4 decks on average, meta and counter meta. Exactly. What I always say is, like, nobody really gives a shit that I'm gonna use a Vanguard example, but no one really gives a shit that, like, the 8 millionth Heart Luru deck top, but everybody wants to see if, like, something completely out of left field, like, frickin' like, Rewinder, like, topped, like, like, in English, because Rewinder has some promos coming out later, I don't know when, that make it really stupid good. Because, like, a lot of the time the decks, like, also just look exactly the same. I mean, that's honestly my problem with Vanguard right now. It feels like every deck, for any given deck, every single list is basically going to look exactly the same. Like, no matter what list, like, it's like if you took, like, 2 prison decks and put, well, actually, no. Prison's a bad example. There's actually a lot of text I think you can use there. If you take 2 Virgila decks, no, actually, no. You take 2 Heart Lure decks, you put them side by side, you fan them out, you put out all the cards, they're probably going to look exactly the same, except for the choice of triggers used, like trigger art used, and maybe, like, 1 or 2 cards that they might run a little less or a little more of, and, like, things that are one-ofs. Otherwise, they're gonna, that deck is Legos. That's why I hate it so much. I mean, I just hate that deck in general. I also kind of hate Minerva at this point. Just like this is the Vanguard complaining hour. Apparently. I basically decided, like, I'm not gonna go back to play Vanguard until I, like, unless it's, wait, what the fuck have I done? Why did I do that? Shit, what are we at? This is classic year. Okay, I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was senior year already. I think it's because she was wearing her nice winter coat. I'm like, but yeah, no, I'm like, I ain't going up for Vanguard unless it's like a lyrical only tournament, because lyrical only tournaments are actually fun, and they actually tend to be kind of diverse. It's better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything is, yeah, everything's better than Yu-Gi-Oh! I will, like, also just like, the person I keep bringing up, who's just a miserable fuck and nobody likes, it's like a former Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, so, and you can just like tell, it's not to stereotype every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, but if you imagine what a stereo Yu-Gi-Oh! Player is like, it's like that, kinda. I don't know, I'm just like talking about this one motherfucker I hate, who makes going to locals for Vanguard like actively worse every single time. And now I'm like paranoid that my friend was like, let's put her stream on while we're playing Vanguard because she's not here and we'll play it, and then I'm randomly talking about it. I don't think that would happen. That would be awkward, and then it would make me never go back. Actually, it wouldn't never make me go back. I don't know why. Anyway, I should focus on the game. I kind of want to watch a concert after this run. Because I really, really like the new song. Like the anniversary song. Hello, local crowd. I'm not, I feel like if I would get a text saying, hey, you're on the Jumbotron right now. You're on the projector now. Right now. Like, I don't think that's the case. I feel like if people were gonna do that, they'd run it by me first to make sure it's okay. And I haven't told, like, more than, like, a couple of my friends that I'm even a VTuber to begin with, so I think we're safe. That was a decent inspiration, actually. Decent enough. Really not terrible. Got the decisive blow hit, we got, Aharu Wit. It's pretty decent, honestly. All things considered, pretty decent. That's not a bad hit. And we got a brute force, hint, so if we can get... So basically, I will consider this run good enough, which I think I need to be more willing to do in general, is not aiming for perfection, just aiming for good enough. Just has to be good enough. Okay, so this activates... Wait, what? Wait, she got like a... Oh my god, I totally didn't even realize that she had like a negative status effect. Couldn't sleep due to excitement. Okay, but... trying to see... 28... So... Oh wait, oh, that tells me where it activated? So I guess the skill activated here? I think? I don't quite understand how to read this, but I guess at the very least, like, okay, that's a downhill... The last spurt, not sure what that is, because not everything's translated, but at the very least, I guess, is this where the hop, step, lock on activated? And activated right here, and then we went there. Position map. But he was here, and then so was here. And then 6, she was in 6th. Oh man, out of 18. Like, did she get, like, crowded in? It kind of looks like... It kind of looks like she got surrounded right here, and it was... And she had to break out, and then... Here she did this... And then she was able to get to the front, but it looks like she kind of got boxed in. I feel like without actually watching the actual race... Like, fully... It looks like she got boxed in. Okay, I actually need more banners for Oaks. I'm probably gonna need those for Chronogenesis as well. Because I definitely want to use Chronogenesis as one of the parents. I want freewheeling, I think. Never give up. Yeah, I think I would rather have freewheeling instead of inquisitive. Freewheeling, like, I believe it's like, if you get the gold version of a skill, there's a higher chance of it becoming a spark. And I want to have Carefree Stride as like a spark. Because I don't plan on... Because I don't... Well, A, my Stay Gold SSR is 0 LB. Because I just pulled it. I just pulled it off the Step Up Gacha. And while I wanted it, MLBing it right now wasn't really my priority. Sorry, I just clapped because there was a gnat flying in front of me, and it thought it could get away with it. Actually, I kind of want to watch... Oh no, I didn't mean to... Oh, I didn't mean to make it vertical, sorry. I did not mean to make it vertical. Didn't mean to do a vertical race. But I actually kind of... I wish that the horizontal races, like... changed camera angles and stuff. Like this. It actually really makes me sad that the when you watch it landscape, it doesn't really like do it and show you like close-ups and stuff. Okay. Man, she's like in 8th. I hate the fact that she's in 8th. Ugh, man, that's like the problem I keep having. Like, is there just like a bunch of she eventually made it to 3rd at least. But I'm just wondering how many pace chasers like are in this lobby. What the? What on earth is going on? I can only assume that Pandora got caught up. Like, she made 5th. What happened? Girl, what happened? Like, what the fudge happened? Position map. Okay, she went from, let's see. Okay, she's in 11th. That's just the beginning. 9th to 4th to 3rd. Stayed in 3rd. But then she dropped back to 6th to 9th to 8th. And did she just get boxed in? She stayed in 8th for freaking ever. Like, she just could not catch up. 2nd. And then she, like, fell behind, and Kawakami Princess just got ahead. And then she just suddenly, at the very end, dropped into 5th. What happened? What on earth? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, girl. You gotta lock in. Okay, I think we gotta do something here. We'll learn 2 unique skills. I'm probably gonna end up with so many skill points I don't even know what to do with them. What are you doing? What is she doing? Are her stats just not high enough right now? I think her stats just aren't high. Yeah, she... Hoy. Is it currently spring? I'm gonna have to get Spring Runner no matter what. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and get UMAMUSUME. Like, I might as well. I want to win so that I can get compatibility. What's going on? This keeps happening. Stop! Win! Damn you, win! Why? I don't understand what's going on. Like... We'll try this one more time. Every time- oh my god, like, she just doesn't have- ugh. No, this is- like, if this was an ace run, like- I mean, if this was an ace run, I wouldn't be losing because I would have been training speed more. Like, speed, power, all that. I would have actually been trying to train my stats, and I also wouldn't be doing this scenario to begin with. I just use this scenario for parent farming because, like, the super recovery gives you a bunch of skill hints. And you get so many skill points. Damn it all. Oh man, I'm also behind! I'm so behind. But I'm keeping this run because it's not an ace run. Like, this is- I care solely about getting enough in the stats to have a chance at a 3-star spark, and hitting the right sparks. I honestly, at this point, I will accept either guts, 2-star guts, because I can use the Tachyon event to get, you know, another, like, star in guts. After I've done a few runs with her, I'll do that. And I'm aiming for either medium, turf, or pace chaser for red sparks, for pink sparks. And hopefully she also gets, like, the medium genetics skill. I don't know what that's actually supposed to be called. Oh my god, really? So, and I'm also just aiming for Carefree Step, Brute Force, and maybe Decisive Blow as skill sparks. Because most of the skills I need come on the cards that I'm going to use for the actual, like, ace runs. Like, left-handed can come from Air Groove Speed, so can Tooth and Tail, or Because I Believe, or whatever. Like, there's, like, enough skills that I don't necessarily need to inherit. I'm just trying to get sparks for skills on cards that I'm not really able to run on the ace run. And I really do just wish that I had, a better stamina card. Are you kidding me? Why do you keep losing to her? Oh my god. I wasted all my alarm clocks on the frickin' oaks, man. Oh, this might actually be sashimi. She might actually have to go to a farm upstate. I think we'll be okay. It's only 2 races, and I'm sure Chronogenesis is gonna run the Triple TR when I start training her. I gotta improve these stats so I can actually win races. It's frustrating that I'm not actually winning races. Just Guts Max. It's Guts Man! No, no. You see that? Guts Man's ass. It's a great old video. It's Gutsman! Gutsman! Actually, you know what? I think if I can finish this, I think I can finish this spring in like 2 turns. If I'm lucky and if I lock in, I think. $59, yeah, I think I can definitely finish this one in 2 turns. Okay. I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Today kind of almost feels like a Friday. And I'm just like, man, I wish it was a Friday right now. Thinking of the vlogs right now. Is it Friday yet? Nope. Thank God it's Monday! But except it's Thursday. I should have checked the actual, like, excavation progress on that. Sometimes I mindlessly do things and I don't think about it. I just go, oh, I'm just going to do this because there's a rainbow on it. Right now, I'm not that concerned about rainbows as much as I'm just... Because, like, what sucks is that, like, the new scenario should be better. Like, it should objectively be better than this one. But I always, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, like, I feel like anytime I try to do the Breeders' Cup scenario, I get worse results. Even though I know it should be better. Like, I feel like I need to play it more. And get the hang of it. But I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, man, I got no clue what I'm doing with that one. Or rather, I know what I'm doing, but it feels like you have to do, like, an extra amount of runs to really make it do what you want. I feel like I'm gonna have to clear out the smell my parents at some point. Damn it. I don't want to risk failure. Because I honestly really need to get this spring, like, finished. I really need to get the spring finished before summer camp. My hope is that this singular run for, like, the singular Pandora run will be enough and I'll just get everything I need. Like, it'll just be really nice and it'll be like, yes, she got 3 stars speed or guts, or 2 stars even 3 of speed or guts. She got medium, she got some to help with medium, and she got skill, at least 2 skills that you wanted. And that is my hope. Oh, well, it's a little late for that. But I appreciate the sentiment, I guess. Honestly, at some point, I'm probably, like, gonna go back and play Mant. Just to, like, try to get every single trophy with Opera. Which means I'm gonna need to get more, like, sparks for Mile, and Dirt, and Sprint. Maybe even both. Did I schedule? I didn't schedule Takarazuka Keenan. Okay. I totally meant to. I meant to schedule these things. Oh, I should have scheduled Japan Cup on, Season 1? No. I should have scheduled the Japan Cup for Classic Year. Do this. I do think after this run, what time is it though? I'm probably gonna want to be done somewhat soon. Like, cause once my husband comes home, I'm gonna be done for tonight. I'll figure something else out though, to hopefully play in the near future. I've also just kind of been trying to like, I've also just been kind of chilling, and I haven't really been feeling like streaming as much lately. So like, again, I apologize that all I've really been streaming lately is UMAMUSUME, but I just haven't really felt like streaming anything else. I haven't really felt like playing any long-ish kinds of games right now that I'm not already playing, that I'm not playing on my own time, basically. I thought about maybe honestly playing SMT Nocturne, to be honest. Like the remaster. Because I've been meaning to like play it again, and I started playing it again at one point, and I just like got distracted, and now if I go back, I don't know where I was. That's the problem. Whenever I play Nocturne, if I leave it alone for too long, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I have no clue where I left off. I'm like, man, well, where was I last time? I do not know. But that is something I've thought about. That, you know, Mad Max, and as well as, obviously I want to play Psychonauts 2. I've also thought about maybe, I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm hoping for... I'm coping for 3-star guts. Or speed. I just, like, if you want to meet some nice fish, Subnautica. Maybe. I've actually been meaning to play Subnautica for a while. I got it a while ago. I've been interested in it. I forget, have I mentioned on stream that I finally got my Lollipop Chainsaw Remaster Special Edition? Like a couple weeks ago? I feel like I did. I feel like I would have mentioned that, but I genuinely do not remember. And I never really watched my own VODs. Like, I never really watched my own VODs. I still haven't opened it. Because I'm like, man, I want a place to display this, and I would rather just leave it in its box in, like, the plastic wrap that, like, bag that it's also in the box for now. Even though there's, like, a nice art book and stuff in it. All I can hope is that it does not take 2 years for Hi-Fi Rush to get shipped out. But considering it's LRG, I think it is going to happen. Like, I think Hi-Fi Rush is going to take like 2 years. But I'm having Hi-Fi Rush sent to my parents' house. So, thankfully, even if we move, you never know with LRG, true. Literally, I really wish that the ones doing the special edition for Hi-Fi Rush weren't them. Like, genuinely, if it was anybody else... Like, I really wish it wasn't LRG. I really wish it wasn't. The only, like, I'm willing to for Hi-Fi Rush and Hi-Fi Rush only. Like, my husband's the one who bought me... Not, sorry, I bring up my husband way too much. Probably. Yeah, whatever. But he's the one who got me the Lollipop Chainsaw Remaster. So that wasn't me buying it for myself. It was basically a gift. The only thing I've ordered from them that showed up on time was a Phantasy Star Online shirt. I thought that they were the ones that did, like, the Skullgirls on Switch special edition, because I have that. But no, that was somebody else. That was Skybound. And that actually arrived in a somewhat timely manner, and they even sent, like, a digital download code. See, what upsets me is just the fact that, like, we still haven't gotten Hi-Fi Rush confirmed for Switch 2. So I ordered the PS5 version from LRG, because I'm like, you know what? It's not about the game. I have the game on multiple systems. I have it on PS5 digital. I have it on PC. Like, it's about the collectibles. And it's my favorite game. I want to make sure I get all these nice collectibles. It comes with an 808 plush. It comes with a soundtrack. It comes with an art book. Like, the 808 plush, I already have the other 808 plush they released. And honestly, the one that's in the special Project Armstrong edition, I think is way cuter. Like, I could take like a side-by-side picture whenever that finally gets here. I have the 808 Nendoroid. Like, I ain't kidding when I say Hi-Fi Rush is my favorite game. It's like, I love it so much. I have the shirt. I have Chai's shirt. I got the desk mat, and I've never used it because I don't want it to get dirty. And the thing that I regret not getting is like the lithograph. That's what I regret getting, I think, is the lithograph. Not getting is the lithograph, which is basically like a wall scroll, like horizontal, because it's just like the mural from the Hideout. And I'm just like, man, I wish I had gotten that, because now you can't buy it, as far as I know, because it was on the Bethesda store, and now they're not published by Bethesda anymore. And there was also like another shop that sold like the 808 Galaxy shirt, and I was like, well, I'm sure I can get it later. And now the only ones that are available, last I checked, are ones that are not in my size. So I'm like, well, shit. I guess I'm gonna have to hope that they do another run and they run those 808 shirts again, because I really, really want one. I still want to get the 808 tote bag that I never got. And it's just like, I missed out on so much because I didn't play the game until like months after it came out. And now I'm like, man, I missed, like, I should have... Man, I wish I had gotten it right after it came out. Man, now this run, I'm getting all the Bruce Force creating the Hi-Fi Rush Shrine. To be fair, we want to eventually, like, hopefully move out of an apartment and get a house. Even though, you know, obviously that's very costly, but that's something we want to do at some point in the future. Maybe not, like, honestly, just get out of apartments. I want to stop living in an apartment, but that's not what matters, because, I mean, honestly, it'd be nice to be able to get a house, because, I'd like to have my own separate office, so that even when the husband's working from home, I can stream in another room. I think, actually, I would stream a lot more if I had, like, just my own office. Like, it would be nice. Not expecting that to happen soon or anything, but it'd be nice. Let's see. I'm gonna want nimble nav. This, I want medium. That's not necessary because there's no downhills. I might as well get these. Okay. Actually, wait. I think most of these are like at the bottom. Medium leader. Alright, what are the things that I want to try to inherit? Brute force, 100%. 100% want that. I can get that from Teo speed. Don't really need that. These are like, okay. I kind of want that. I feel like I need... What I've realized is just that I kind of need a lot more mid-race skills. Like, it really feels like I need more mid-race skills. I'm just taking... Actually, I'm just probably going to take everything I can get. Got spring. I got that. Usually I don't like to try to take too... I try not to take too many random skills though, because that's like more, well, I guess it's more stuff you could potentially get sparks for. But it's also more stuff that you get sparks for instead of something I actually want. Now I'm gonna hope that she gets something decent. I'm gonna look at her sparks and see how it goes. Wit. Okay, 2-star guts, 2 stars turf. She didn't, okay, she got medium genetics, but she didn't get brute force or anything. Wit, I don't really want the stamina. Guts, 2-star turf, 3-star. No brute force. This one, but she did get decisive blow, but she didn't get ignition, nor did she get carefree step. Let's see, guts, turf. If there's one with this one is like, in terms of skill sparks, this one has a lot of them, but it's also stam. I'm gonna do this. I'll get this one. This has medium, like this one's fine. I don't, like, I think I'm still gonna have to do a couple. I think I'm gonna have to do some more runs. But I think that's one that I'll mark it and I'll just keep an eye on it and I'll just look later and I'll be like, I'll make some more Pandora parents and be like, alright, what are we doing? Anyway, I want to watch, I like the, actually, I want to watch some concerts. I enjoy watching these. Oops, not what I meant to do at all. You know, it's fun though. I'm almost done with like running all of these daily legend races that are available at least once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll start like actually trying to grind to actually unlock someone, to actually unlock some of these. I don't know who I'm gonna unlock first though, because I feel like Kita-san is probably the one I'm gonna try to unlock first. Like Kita-san and maybe Ballroom Satan, because like they're good like parents. Maybe Summer Gold Ship, but obviously it's gonna take like 100-something days to actually fully, you know, unlock somebody, and I could always randomly get one by then. Anyway, I want to watch a couple of concerts. I think I'll watch a couple of concerts and then we'll get off for tonight. I gotta say, I really love this. I really love like having Inari 1 in the lead for this. It's like perfect. It just fits. I've actually had some really good luck, like, with pulling Umas. Like you can already just look and see how many I have. Like, I just randomly got Christmas Nakayama Festa off of like an SR ticket. And I was like, wow, really? And I'm always just waiting for like the next month so I can get another guaranteed 3-star ticket. Like, it was a 2-star ticket, not an SR ticket. That's for... But, yeah, like, I still gotta, like, I am honestly just going to, for the CM, I'm just gonna make a couple of parents, and I'm just gonna reuse them for both Opera and Almond Eye. Like, I realized halfway through, I was like, I'm try-harding a little bit too much. I'm trying a little too, like, I think it's good to try hard, like, actually try, rather, but sometimes you just have to take a step back and be like, actually, you know what, I don't need to be this sweaty. I found myself really liking this song a lot, though. Like, I actually really like this. Oh my god. I just realized that my YouTube stream was set to unlisted this whole time. Oh my god. I was wondering why. Oh my god, that's so stupid of me. Why did I do that? Well, no, it's because I tend to like unlist after I'm done with these Uma streams. I didn't even want it to be secret. Like, I just like kind of like don't want. I don't know, like my UMAMUSUME streams, like if I'm not particularly proud of them, I tend to like unlist them. I need to make like a playlist, like, hey, here are my UMAMUSUME streams. I just don't want them necessarily in the algorithm. Because like I've said, like I keep hesitating on actually doing what I say I'm gonna do, which is to make like a separate account, which I've already kind of done. I kind of just revived an old account, like a super old account, and I wanted to just be like, yeah, we'll just make this like my UMAMUSUME Inazuma 11 content, basically. And I'm just like hesitant. It's not even that I'm hesitant, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I guess I am hesitant. Because it's effectively like a personal account, you know? And like, and the only reason I really want to like separate it is for the sake of like, I don't know. I just don't, I want to be able to like, I don't know. Like, I basically want to be able to, like, I guess interact with other, like, people who are in the community, I guess, without being attached to my VTuber identity. But I'm always hesitant because I don't necessarily want to broadcast, like, oh, hey, follow this one to, like, you know, 200, potentially, like, 200 people. I do need to definitely be saving my carrots for a while, though. Like, I love her voice so much. But, like, I literally, like, wrote down, I think I said this before, but I wrote down, like, a roadmap for myself. Like, save carrots, only pull for UMAs if you have 200 pulls. Pull support cards only if you can hit pity at least twice. And wait for free pulls. And I should probably, honestly, add a note that says prioritize pace cards and front cards. And anniversary cards. And also, I'm just prioritizing, like, MLBing what I already have. And, like, to pull on UMAs, like, it's it's gotta be somebody I really, really, really want. Like, I did pull to get, like, Chronogenesis from that kind of scam banner. But I ended up with, like, 4 different UMAs from it, so... And I didn't go to pity on that. Like, or rather, I didn't go to, like, I didn't go to spark level, basically. Like, I call it pity, but, you know, it's... I didn't go to the exchange race, basically, on that. But I still pulled 4, so I'm like, you know, I consider that a win. Like, I'm probably not gonna be, like, pulling, like, intensely pulling, at least, for kind of a while. Or at least I don't really plan to. Like, so I think I'll be okay as long as I'm just diligent, but on global, I am not being diligent about saving at all. You might ask, if you love opera so much, why don't you put opera in the lead all the time? Because sometimes I think a song is better with somebody else in the lead. Like, I think Ricky's better in the lead for this one. But definitely a thing that I'm gonna be done with for a while is spending money. I've spent too much because of the anniversary, because I was playing catch-up, and now that I've sufficiently played catch-up, not spending money for a while. Like, I think, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I'll repeat myself, but basically, I will spend, like, however much monthly. I think it's really only, like, $8, $10 USD monthly to get the Spark Reroll Pass and the Trainer Premium Pass. The only thing I might also do is get either the Spark Assignment Pass, which I don't know is worth it that much, and maybe, or... Like, it's either or with these two, but, like, I thought about maybe getting the Inspiration Reroll Pass. But to me, it's like, once I start making UMAs that are, like, UA and above consistently, then I'll start thinking about, okay, maybe I can consider getting, you know, the Inspiration Reroll Pass, and I guess maybe it comes with Parent Printer. I just call it Parent Printer. But... But, like, that might be worth it in the future, but for now, I'm, like, except for the things I mentioned, primarily the Spark Reroll Pass, because I just genuinely don't think I can live without this Spark Reroll Pass at this point. Like, it's just way too convenient to not have. Like, maybe once I get, like, a bunch of really good parents, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll just, you know, not get the Spark Reroll Pass, but I feel like it's just, like, a relatively small amount of money. So, relatively is kind of the key word. Yeah, I'm just going through concerts. So I'm probably gonna stop soon, but I like watching these. I like them. I love Transcend's voice so much, honestly. There's just something about her voice that I just really, really love. Also, I just love Tokui Sora voicing Opera. Like, not even just Opera, but like, she's in Buddy Fight. She's Paruko from Future Card Buddy Fight. And sometimes I really hear Paruko when Opera kind of like yells. Because sometimes Paruko will be like, whoa! Maybe one of these days I gotta show y'all one of my favorite Buddy Fight, like, fights. Or my favorite one, actually. Because I think it would be fine because all Buddy Fight episodes, are on YouTube anyway. And they're free. So, like, I don't think Bushiroad gives a shit if I was, like, to play, like, one fight from a Buddy Fight episode. It's just my favorite character totally destroying one of the main characters in one turn. And it's just my favorite fight in, like, the whole series, because it's, like, just kind of insane. At least this is something you know that will stick around. The mass die-off of gacha games in the early 2020s was probably the type C. In the 2010s, everything had some... Yeah, there was, like, so many. Like, let's just talk about the Love Live. I forget how long it lasted. I think it was Love Live got announced, and it was like, hey, 1 month later, it's shutting down. So it's just, like, hilarious, but also really sad. It's like, it always is just like, all these games would be better if they weren't gacha games. It's like, I'm willing to, like, spend money if I like the game enough to support the game, and I know somebody's gonna be like, well, $1 billion corporation doesn't, oh yeah, they totally need your money. And it's like, you know, they don't necessarily need it, but I don't mind paying if I like the game enough, you know? Like, I don't really, like, even though I have not played Zenless Zone Zero in a hot minute, I don't really regret spending all the money I spent to get, like, M3 Hugo. I just haven't been playing at all, so I'm not going to spend money on it when I'm not playing it actively. I've been meaning to get back to it, but I don't necessarily regret it, because I enjoyed the game enough to want to spend money on it. However, I have learned my lesson regarding both UMAMUSUME and Fate Grand Order in particular. Like, I don't spend money on Fate Grand Order, like, at all anymore. Because I spent a shitload of money on Fate Grand Order several years ago to get NP5 Moriarty, and I kind of regret it. Because I just don't really play FGO anymore. I've been meaning to get back to it because I do want to, like, read more of the story. I think Final Fantasy had 4 separate gacha games. Like, I always think that, well, I think that, well, like I said, just disclaimer, just this should be like a blanket statement that pretty much all gacha games would be better if they weren't gacha games. Like one of the biggest problems I think I have with Hoyoverse games is that they have, like, potential, like, if they were just, like, a single game, you could take, like, any... I feel like you could take, like, Amphorius from Honkai Star Rail. If that was just its own game, it would be so much better. But like the problem I have with gacha stories is like they're basically designed to go on for freaking ever. Like, so like there's gonna be like little mini plots that are gonna be like resolved or whatever, but a lot of the time it's like, well, there was all this plot thread, but they'll come up with an entirely new one. It feels like they just don't have an end in mind. And like, I guess that's one of the problems I have with them. Like, it's like, and it's hard to justify keeping them, I guess, going if the story ends. Because why would people keep playing if, like, you don't have, like, you know, new characters to sell from the story, you know? Like, I think Fate Grand Order, like, is carried by the story. Like, and I think Fate Grand Order has really good story overall. But man, like, I just have not played it in a long time. I know there was one gacha company that made a full-on game, so... Oh, yeah, that's Shift Up, yeah. They made Nikke. You know, the, that one game... Oh, Cesario gets this? I didn't even know Cesario gets a Legend Changer vocal. I love this song. But, like, yeah, no, like, it was Shift Up, and they made Nikke. And I have honestly wanted to play Stellar Blade, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I think it just got a bad reputation due to the weirdos who were trying to act like it was, like, the ultimate anti-woke game because there was boobies in it. Woke people hate boobies, apparently. No, they don't. Well, thank you for following. Hello. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hello. You've caught me basically close to the end of my stream, honestly. I'm gonna be stopping soon. But I will say this, I don't know when I'm gonna end up moving my UMA stuff to like a different account, but I don't know. But I most likely will at least run the Delmarcium on my as a VTuber. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. But hopefully this weekend, my hope is that this weekend maybe I can at least like finish making my parents and maybe I can start streaming some actual ace runs. I'm supposed to be running Breeders' Cup though, but Manton, yeah, I've only so far done like one run of Manton Global. I maintain that it's not as bad as people made it out to be when, like, before it actually came out, like, before I actually tried it for myself. Like, I played the thing in JP, like, 5 times to get all the trophies. I didn't think it was amazing, but I also didn't think it was this horrible boogeyman that people kind of made it out to be. It felt like people kind of made it seem like this boogeyman, and people were like, man, this is, like... oh, it's just so horrible. And I'm like, you know, it's not that bad. I can see people getting kind of, like, frustrated. But, like, I don't think Manta's that bad. It's not my favorite. And I just have not gotten the hang of Breeders' Cup, to be honest. It's my own fault because I've decided to be an insane person. And I've decided that I'm gonna run original Opera O for the CM. So I'm making things significantly harder for myself because that 0% speed growth is hard to reconcile. It's so hard. Like, ugh, why am I torturing myself? When you have good cards on global, it might be easy. I have okay cards on global. Like, I think the deck I was using was super basic. I just went on like UMA.guide, like uma.guide, and I just looked at their thing and it was like, okay, borrow MLB Fine Motion, use my own MLB Kita-san, use my own MLB SR Shinko Windy, and then I filled in the other slots with like Super Creek and Manhattan Cafe SR. I didn't get a great score, but I also wasn't playing super optimally. Like, I think it just, I feel like most of the time, any scenario, you need some time to get used to it and actually figure out how to play it before you can really start getting good at it. But thankfully I am glad that I wish this was MLB. Yeah, like, thankfully this week I managed to kind of make my account a little better, although like on JP, like, because what I'm gonna do here is, because for this CM it's like that, I kind of wish I'd gotten some more LBs for Casino Drive, but I think it's okay. I don't think I would want to use Limit Break Crystals, but I am at least glad that I did the step-up gacha. Like, I don't regret it. Got her MLB. The only thing I wish should work on getting cards... So, like, I spent a little too much money, to be honest, like, but that's also because I was playing catch-up. I said this a little while ago, but yeah, I was basically playing catch-up. I was like, okay, it's kind of pricey for me. Like, it is money, like, but I will not regret it because I wanted to, because I got the SSR ticket, like the $20, like the, I forget how much, like, in yen it was, but it ended up being like $23 in USD. And I chose to get Teo Speed because I mainly I like Pace Chasers. And then I was like, step up gacha. I managed to pull 2 copies of Find Mo Power from 0. So from 0 I went to 2. And then when I did the second, then I managed to get Teo to like 1 LB. And then the next step up gacha, I bought the 10,000 yen, which ended up being like $60 in USD, $66 in USD, because I just got paid. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna save that until I actually do the step up gacha, because, you know, 5,000 paid carats, and you can do that. So I got another copy of Fine Motion. So I went from LB2 to LB3 Fine Motion, and then I got Stay-Gold Guts, which is like, you know, whatever, it's fine, I didn't mind. Neo Universe Power, and then my last step of the step-up gacha, I chose Teo to be the one that I was gonna guarantee to get, and I ended up getting 2 Teos, so I was like, cool. With that, and the SSR ticket from paying for the SSR ticket, and the SSR ticket for the missions, I got MLB Teo and MLB Fine Motion, and next, my plan, and I'm not gonna spend money for a while, I'll say that. Like, trust me, I do understand, I was just playing catch up. Alright, I got Fuji Guts as well, but my plan next up, because I feel like I need to have a plan. I really need a better stamina card. Like, I need, like, a better, because, like, Creek is, like, I feel like Creek is, like, acceptable. Like, 15% training bonus is fine. Like, I don't think she's too bad, to be honest. Still. But she could be better. Jungle Pocket. See, I also, I've spent a little too much money. See, I can't figure out, because I can get, like, an MLB card from this shop. If I want. And I'm like, but what? Because I need a better stamina card, but I don't know if any of these stamina cards are worth it for me, specifically. Because this is how I got MLB Super Creek, and I feel like Nakayama Festa is not really worth it, because, like, what is she at max? Just 10% training bonus. I don't think she gives any recoveries. Yeah, she doesn't give any recoveries. I think Palmer is better for fronts. Yeah, at least she's, like, a front runner. And she doesn't even have, like, training bonus. I feel like I don't really need any more power cards. Race bonus. She doesn't have training. She doesn't have training bonus. She has skill point bonus. She also gives, like, a long skill. And, like, if I really need long, I can just, you know, I can just try to get extra LBs for my Phenomena stem. And the fact that I already have MLB Forever Young Wit means that I don't feel like I really need any more Wit cards. I feel like I'm fine. I don't really need any more Wit cards for a while, at least. I've already gotten the fragments. And I'm also hoarding, I'm hoarding my, whatchamacallit? I'm hoarding my fragments, like my crystals. I basically said to myself, like, I won't use crystals to actually LB, to limit break anything, unless I can MLB them, basically. So, like, I said MLB, didn't I? Yeah. Basically, like, if I can MLB it, I will try to MLB. I will only do it if I can MLB it, and preferably only use one, unless I get really desperate, because you never know. You can randomly pull, and I've also decided, you know, because I spent a little Switch money, I admit, because I did the step-up gacha for Umas as well, and I don't regret it, because I got Tap Dance City, who I really wanted. I want her ballroom version, probably more, because she's a little better. I got her, I got Saiyan Sky, I forgot who else, actually, like, and I think that's it for, I don't think, and, I mean, there's another round of these, and I'm not gonna do another round of these, don't worry, that's not worth it for me, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it again, like, I do not think I need to do it again, but, I wonder if I can check the history, actually, because, history, paid, I can't, okay, I can't look back and see what I got from here. But like, who did I get? I could probably just look at my Umas. Like, who did I get from that? I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I chose to get Opera. I got Saiyan Sky randomly, because I wanted to get Saiyan Sky as a parent. I got, who else did I get from that? Who else did I get from that? I feel like, were those the only two? Oh, and Tap Dance City. So yeah, I think it was like those three. How long have I played on JP? Since like, I want to say like end of November, beginning of December. So not that long. Like, basically around the end of last year. Around the end of 2025. I made my JP account and re-rolled a lot earlier than that, but I kind of like couldn't figure out how to get the English patch working. So I kind of just sat on it and didn't really play it. And then I said to myself, I want to figure this out. I really want to get Stay Gold. I really wanted Stay Gold. And I was like, you know what? I am going to actually play JP. I'm going to figure out how to get the English patch installed. And I'm just going to try to grind it out to try to get Stay Gold because I really wanted Stay Gold. Oh, okay. And I had to go to 200 polls to get Stay Gold also, which is part of why I've managed to get like just a ton of Umas. I got like a lot of Umas randomly, but also, again, I've spent money. I can control myself, I swear, but I did spend money. That's how I got like this Dream Journey. I think I just did like singles and I ended up getting Kiseki. I did pull specifically for Almond Eye. And that was how I got, like, Ballroom Fuji. Opera I got with the ticket. New Year's Opera I was able to pull Orfev. Nice. I would not have minded getting Orfev. Like, I think that at this point, the only... Cause I'm trying to save now. Cause I'm not doing a great job saving, but also, like a fool... where is it? I pulled on this banner a few times. But I did manage to get a Satono Crown twice. And then I got Chronogenesis today. And then I also got Wedding Cesario, and I also got Deserted Island Gold City. I was kind of hoping just to get Kita-san and Chronogenesis, but I am totally fine with just, I was like, you know what? Today, I just pulled Chronogenesis. I was like, I think that's a good place to stop. I can actually, I'm sorry, if I keep yelling, I'm sorry, I have a tendency to just, for some reason, I just assume that I have to talk loud for my microphone to pick me up, so I end up being like, yeah. Like, just yapping, yelling, basically, and I try not to yell too much. Okay, I just feel like I'm constantly, like, raising my voice too much. But, as far as I'm concerned, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8 isn't too bad. But the thing is, like, my favorite is Opera. Like, Opera O is my absolute favorite Uma, like, out of all the Umas. So, at this point, since I have both versions of Opera, I'm like, you know what? There's a couple of Umas that if they get a rerun, I would probably try to pull for. In particular, like, I don't think Still in Love has ever gotten a rerun banner, like how Orfev has, and Gentle Donna has, and stuff. So, if they do a Still in Love, like, actual banner, like, rerun banner, I might honestly try to get Still in Love. I actually would really like to get Still in Love. I actually, like, looked back and I was like, I actually kind of like her a lot. My top favorite was Cesario, Orgry Cap, Almond Eye, and soon Forever Young. I think it's gonna be a while before we actually get Forever Young. Yeah, because my favorites, overall, at this point, I would say it's Opera O, absolute favorite. Transcend, actually, I found myself really liking Transcend. There's just something about Transcend that I really like. And after those two, and Stay Gold, I'd say, is number 3. Probably like Opera, Transcend, Stay Gold, and honestly, after Opera, I don't even think I could put them in order. I can say my favorites. I can just say that my absolute favorite is Opera. But after that, it's kind of just like out of order. I just have favorites. So it's like Opera O, and then after that, it's like Transcend, Stay Gold, Tap Dance City. I found myself really liking Tap Dance City. I actually really like Tap Dance City. I also really like, sometimes I gotta remind myself, because there's so many, but like, you know, Opera, Tap Dance City, I really like Nakayama Festa as well. I found myself really liking Ramonu as well, but I feel like that's just because I started using her for, like, I've been trying to do, like, ratings runs in, old scenarios, you know, to get, like, the SSR ticket. Yeah, I just found myself really liking I just found myself using Ramonu a lot. Like, I'm trying to do all the old scenarios to get the dang SSR ticket and the crystals. Like, I really want to be able to do this, but the best I've been able to do is, like, UE, and I'm just, like, struggling in this scenario for some reason. I haven't even tried Mecha Scenario yet, and I need to, like, do this one again. I've only done this one once. I feel like I could probably, 28k I can probably do, especially now that I have better cards. It took me a while to get this one, and it took me forever to get, like, the high, like, the rating I needed on Lark. Like, oh my god, it hurt me. But I still gotta do Food Festival. Like, I just need to go for ratings. I need this one for ratings. Also, because I want to unlock the song. I like unlocking the songs. But, like, I found myself really just liking Ramonu, but I also feel like that's just, like, gameplay. Because I haven't, like, read her story or anything like that, so I should probably do that first. But for sure, Opera is my favorite, and I really like Transcend, and I really like Tap Dance City. And I really just need to do more stories. So I really want to do Chronogenesis' story, because, I really like her solo song. I really like Chronogenesis' solo song, and, like, I just read about her so far. I need to, like, actually read her story, but I was like, man, she seems nice. I'll work on a scenario later with Orfev and Ramonu. Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, like, why I've had such an easy time getting higher scores with Ramonu. I just found myself really loving Chronogenesis solo song. It's just nice. And I gotta tell you though, I don't know which cards from like these past events, I don't know which ones are still worth getting, which is why I have a bookmark and I haven't used it. Because I feel like it's hard to figure out which ones are actually worth it. Like, it's not like obviously, like, eventually, I'm sure it'd be possible to eventually get all of them, but I don't know who would, like, what would be useful, you know? And, like, I feel like I need to work on getting, I feel like I need to find one with a decent stamina card. But I'm not sure. That's a good card. Oh, is this card actually decent? Like, or at least, is it decent, like, in current global? I guess, not JP. Oh, the cheers. Cause, like, I feel like I'm pretty much good on speed cards for a while. Like, I need to MLB my speed cards that I already have, like Air Groove. But I don't really... I really need better stamina. And this is just a bad gold skill. It just, like, I look at, like, the event stamina cards, and I just look and I'm like, these just don't feel like using them is worth it. Like, Super Creek MLB is just better than using a lot of these. Like, I might get this one just because it's opera. Like, you know? Just so I can try to get every opera card. But she doesn't even have that many. Like, I wish I could just filter, like, by what type. Like, can I filter so that I can see which ones are stamina? Because I really don't need any- I really don't think I need wit cards right now. Because I have Forever Young, and I don't think I really need another wit card. Like, I don't really use late surgers. Like, I guess technically Opera can be used as a late surger, but I think she's better used as a Pace Chaser. And, like, this is an inferior Air Groove speed card. And, like, I'm just trying to find, I just want, like, a good, I really do just want, like, a better stamina card. But I think that at this point, the best options, like, it's like, I really am just better off using, just continuing to use Creek. Like, out of what I've got, and out of what's available, it really feels like MLB Creek is, like, good enough. Like, I missed out on the, like, Orfev card. I don't know what the card was that came with this one. Or I forget what it was. I think it was it Foosball? No, it wasn't. Like, I think it was this? I don't remember. But I think I'm gonna be hopping off pretty soon. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna watch one more concert and then we'll call it a night. I kind of want to just watch Voltage. Actually, even though I like that song, I kind of want to just watch Voltage again and put somebody else in the lead instead of just having it be opera all the time. As much as I love opera, somebody else should get a turn to be in the lead, even though. Yeah, like, we'll see. Just one more. I'm gonna put Opera on this side. You know what? Let's put Opera in her New Year's outfit. I prefer her regular outfit, but... sometimes I like to switch it up a little bit and be a little bit quirky and kooky. Shay Gold also just has like such a wonderful voice. Like honestly, I think that like, even though I love opera, I think that my favorite like singing voices are like Transcend and Stay Gold. It's like I love opera, but like God, when it comes to singing voices, like I can just say like, man, I love Stay Gold's singing voice, and I love Transcend's singing voice a lot. I'm glad that I randomly pulled Nakayama Christmas. Because like Nakayama's Christmas outfit is so good. I hope at some point I can pull Tap's ballroom outfit. Even though I prefer her original outfit. Like, I can always just, like, you know, have her wear her original outfit. I just feel like her original version's unique skill is not as good as I'd like. Because I think she, like, has to be in the lead, like, at the end. Science horse all the way, I understand. Honestly, when I first started looking at characters in the series, I thought Takayama would be like my favorite, but nope, turned out to be Opera. Because honestly, for a little bit, like, my favorite was McQueen, and I still really like her. But, like, I don't know, I just started really liking Opera. I was like, man, I love Opera. Alright, well, I think that it is starting to get late. I want to have some ice cream before I get in bed. Oh my goodness, it's been like 2.5 hours. Thank you guys all for being here. I most likely will not stream this weekend, but I think I'll probably stream Monday. And then probably also like next Thursday. My hope is that this weekend I can like make like parents and start doing actual like ace runs instead of just doing parent runs and goofing around. Horsing around, you could say. Boo. But yeah, anyway, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with the fact that all I've been streaming lately is UMAMUSUME, especially on YouTube, guys. I know that I accidentally left it unlisted. I didn't mean to. Good stream. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and I hope to see you whenever I do another one.